Libra, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early June 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Libra collective. Hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Let's get it going here. My guide spirit team, talk to me. What do we got for these beautiful Libras in early June? What messages, energies, insights, all that good stuff. And it is early Gemini season, one of your fellow air signs, and we're going to see what we got for you. And yeah, I'm going to show you this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full reading itself, and at the very end I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Libra in early June, please. Guides and spirit team, what messages and energies do we have around our friends? Please and thank you. There we go. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords here, which could be very, very good, especially in an air sign reading like yours. Now, obviously, this isn't the tarot deck, but she just screams Queen of Swords energy to me, which, like I said, could be good, but it's very strict in its ways, too. But before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the June subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk a little bit about this card. So we see this strong divine feminine figure here wearing that crown, and she just looks like she is about her business to me. That's why I call her the Queen of Swords. Now, what do we think of with the Queen of Swords? Generally in tarot, all queens represent the internal aspects of the suit that they're representing. A lot of Libras in this time, I know you guys are known for being the mediators, the peacemakers, but you might be very strict, straight to the point in this time, like a little more so than usual, like calling it like you see it. Now, this could be a very strategic energy as well, so there might be something that you're planning ahead with. There could be something where you're, thinking, strategizing, planning, trying to get something going, which could be very good. But at the same time, the Queen of Swords is very no nonsense. Like, she is about her business, which could be good. You could be stepping into that energy. And it's not gender specific either. If you are stepping into this Queen of Swords energy, that could also be akin to you stepping into your power, because she is also a sign that represents your zodiac sign. Okay, so there's a focus on the self here, which could be nice. But we're just going to put her down for now. And I always say, like, yeah, she could be cold sometimes too, but we're not going to go into all that. Let's get into tarot. And yeah, that first card doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. Let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. So let's shuffle it up one time for my lovely Libras here in early June. See what energies we got for you, my friends. And while we shuffle this up and get it ready to go, let's talk about last week's reading. Now, that one was also focused around communication. The reading was titled An Unexpected Talk. So for a lot of Libras, it could have been topics popping up that you weren't expecting, or people popping up that you weren't expecting, or conversations taking different turns than normal. But that energy could still bleed over for the coming days and weeks, especially with us leading off with the Queen of Swords. There is a big focus still around communication. So we're going to see what shows up for you this week. As you know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone else's too. You know how that goes. Let's get it going. 3 cards here for the lovely Libras. Please, what do we got for my good friends? Early June, beautiful time of year, if you ask me. There we go. Okay, we are starting with a beautiful energy. I mean, I don't want to get too overly optimistic just yet, but the 9 of Cups, ooh, that's a beautiful, beautiful way to start. Wish fulfillment, I really like it. It's comfortable, it's cozy type of energy. Let's get a couple more. What do we got for Libra here? Thank you. Wow, Ace of Pentacles. So we're starting really, really good, Libra. Let's get one more, and we'll really start piecing this together. But when we start 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, that is like fabulous, off to the races kind of start. Let's get one more. Thank you. Okay, Judgment, lots of action, lots of shifting energy, very karmic, really, really nice. Plutonian type of energy, change-based as well. Yeah, this is going to be a dynamic reading this week, Libra, and I'm kind of liking what I'm feeling already. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into that juicy intuitive stuff. So at first look, first glance here, we have a nice little mixture of things happening because we have water element, we have earth element. I always say when you combine those two together, it could represent potential, it could represent blessings. Then we have this judgment card, which is boom, moving things forward, change-based type of energy, action-oriented type of vibe. So if there's anything you felt a little stuck with recently or something that's not been progressing, I would expect a lot of things to break through and come free already. But let's go through one by one and really start to build this out, because I already told you this feels like it's going to be a dynamic reading, and we're looking okay so far. So if you're cross-watching for a Libra too, that could fit in well for your situation as well. But position number one, we have the Nine of Cups. Now you see our good pal here, John Travolta. He's chilling, he's having a good time, he's content, right? He's surrounded by all those cups. So when I see this card, first and foremost, I always think of wish fulfillment, or feeling happy with the result, or feeling happy with yourself. Like, okay, that's very good. That went well. That went better than expected. So really nice type of vibe here. Other energies I pick up with the Nine of Cups, it's welcoming. It's an affectionate type of energy. It's like, hey, no, come on in, grab a chair, have a drink. It's that type of vibe. So it's like really welcoming, open arms, really nice, soft type of energy. So I really like what I'm picking up here. Now, as with every single card, yes, this could be wins and victories and all that good stuff. But at the same time, the Nine of Cups has challenges just like all of them. It could represent overindulgence. So in this time, you want to make sure you're not overindulging too much in certain things, or vices or anything like that. Listen, I don't judge, right? You have free will to do as you choose. But when a Nine of Cups shows up, it's like, okay, well, just don't go too hard when it comes to that. Another rougher energy with the Nine of Cups is not to let anyone take advantage of your kindness, okay? But we're just going to leave it at that for now, because I feel like it's positive. I feel like I don't need to really harp on the challenges of it. Now, moving to the center, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Here comes that communication again. Now, all aces, they represent opportunities and offers, every single one of them. And this one in particular could be a golden opportunity or an offer coming in, whether it's from a person, whether it's work related, money related. There's a really good opportunity or offer coming in. But aces also represent messages and talks, very similar to pages. Aces represent new things, new cycles, new chapters. So for a lot of you, you might be turning over a new leaf in regards to something. But I'm pretty excited about what we're seeing here, because we have this Nine of Cups into the Ace of Pentacles, really positive stuff. So that tells me there's a good energy flowing in. So whether you're going through rough things, good things, or whatever energy you're in right now, it feels like there's a tidal wave of good energy and positive vibes coming towards the Libras. So I'm really loving what I'm feeling so far. Now, when it comes to all aces, remember, every card has positive and challenge. When it comes to these, remember that they're just offers and opportunities. They're not fully realized just yet. It does take some action, and it does take things working out just right to get this pentacle to grow into the 10. So it's a journey, but it's a great start. That's the one thing I'm picking up here. Now, getting to the back end, as we get this Ace of Pentacles right there, we have the Judgment card. Very, very powerful. One of the most powerful cards in the whole entire deck. Has the Archangel Gabriel on it. So whenever I see the Judgment card, I say you're spiritually protected. You have your guides, spirit team, angels around you. It's really reassuring and nice. But what is Gabriel doing? He's blowing that trumpet. Now, for some of you, you might be making a decision or a choice or a literal judgment. But to me, this is generally a card of taking action on something, or moving something forward, or something changing. It's a very karmic type of card. So just know there could be a really powerful shift in a dynamic or something you're going through when this card is here. Sometimes judgment can represent things popping back up, things coming back around. And I know I've been seeing that for you scattered through messages for recent months, that there's energies of things popping back around or popping up again. But I want to dive deeper on all this. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here. What do we have for the beautiful Libra collective, please? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Nine of Cups. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Libra, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, 9 of Cups time. Let's go. Why is that dude so happy? Thank you. Okay. All right, I like this because, all right, this does feel like a comfort level thing as well. So that is something that we're going to have to talk about. We do have another card that represents you, and I'm feeling several different messages. When I see the Knight of Swords in reverse, this tells me there's something coming your way that you're not going to have to make much action to make it happen. So this does feel magnetic, like there is someone or something coming towards you. Like here it comes or here they come type of energy, because it's like, oh, I'm just going to chill here and I'm going to attract this to me. It feels very magnetic. So I feel for a lot of Libras, if you're manifesting and creating things, it's working. That's what this energy tells me. But I also get this magnetism. And I saw that in the Leo reading. I see it in Scorpio readings quite a bit. There's certain signs that are very magnetic. And certain times, Libra energy could also be extremely magnetic. And I'm picking that up here. So just know, whether it is a really big win or victory that's coming your way, I feel like it's going to be easier than you thought it would be, or it's just very magnetic. You're just pulling this energy in. Like I said, here it comes or here they come type of vibe. Because this Knight of Swords is all about movement, action, moving forward. I did also mention that there is something about comfort level for a portion of Libras right now. Like you might just be in a current situation where it's like, okay, well, even if it's not ideal, I'm comfortable, I'm content. There's someone here who's feeling content. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's see what's up with that Ace of Pentacles. And I really want to get to Judgment because, like I said, this is about change in action. This one up here is content where it's at. So let's see. How's that Ace of Pentacles here? Thank you. Yep. Okay. So we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse underneath this Ace of Pentacles. So something you may have been waiting on could come in. That's for a small portion of you, because the Seven of Pentacles is usually waiting on something. Notice it's in reverse here. So for a lot of you, the wait for something could finally be up. It could finally be over or very close to being finished. So just know that, especially if there's something that's been a little delayed or a little frustrating here. Now, the Seven of Pentacles is also a karmic energy. So now we're seeing little speckles of karmic energy in here as well. Once again, I feel like a big offer coming down the pipeline to you. I've been feeling it since the beginning. I'm feeling it here again. I do want to say, even though we have this magnetic energy where you're not going to have to take a lot of action, just know that at some point, especially if this energy comes in, you're gonna have to put some effort towards it to like help it grow and expand. I mean, take that however it's hitting for you, but the Seven of Pentacles in reverse tells me there's not going to be a lot of delay here. This is something that could be very easy. And that's what I'm liking about what I'm picking up in this reading for you this week, Libra, is that here, it feels comfortable. It feels easy. Right here in the center, it also feels easy when it's served up to you on a silver platter. So whether it is an offer, opportunity, or win, like I feel like the overall general energy around the Libra collective is softening and it's moving in a really positive way. I'm going to keep going over to Judgment. You got big victory energy here in a powerful, powerful way. Let's see what Judgment has to say. Hopefully it stays on track, stays on course with what we've been picking up. But let's go to that card, then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow. I like it. I like it. So talk to me about Judgment. What's that about? Okay. All right. So we have the Five of Pentacles in the upright underneath Judgment here. That is the complete total opposite of every other energy that we've been seeing within this reading. So I want to tell you, if there is certain situations or things that bring your vibration down, Spirit is like really highlighting it and saying like, listen, look at all this good stuff you got coming in. Look at all these good opportunities and possibilities and beautiful energies. Don't just focus on this. Good times are coming. Because when I see this Five of Pentacles, you see these people, they're lonely, they're out in the cold. It could represent money issues, money problems, work problems, stuff like that. And when I see it under a change card like Judgment, it's like, okay, this is coming, all this good energy. So it's kind of like this reading this week is a big shot in the arm to a lot of Libras. And listen, some of you might just be content where you're at right now, but I do feel like things can get better. I don't feel like this Judgment card is like someone choosing to be miserable or anything like that. I do feel, though, if there is something that you know affects your mood, affects your vibration in this time, try not to give much energy to it, okay, if you can, at least for the short term. because Spirit's wanting to draw your attention to all the positives of something. That's just like the big energy that's showing up here. It's like, yeah, sure. There's times that you want to address the problems. There's times that you should address problems and situations, but now is the time to see the silver linings and see all the positives that are coming in. So I like this. And with this change, it's a change for the better. Let's go through, especially if you're going through a situation where you might feel isolated or lonely or you're having struggles. But let's go through this recap, then we'll get into the shadow card. I would say here, Libra, this whole reading is lovely to me. I love this energy that I'm picking up and feeling. But if you kindly look in the box before we get into the shadow card, position number 1, we have the 9 of Cups with the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this magnetic energy where you're pulling things towards you in a powerful way. Like I said, here it comes, here they come type of energy, whether it's people, situations, money, you name it. It's like pulling this energy and attracting into your life what you want. And it feels really good. I also said this feels like someone that's very comfortable. They're in a comfort zone. Like, no, I'm cool. I'm cool where I'm at. I'm happy. Moving to the center, we have the Ace of Pentacles with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a big offer opportunity coming in hot and heavy. Now, does that mean you're going to have to move heaven and earth to get it and collect this victorious type of energy? No, but there is going to be a time and a place where you're going to have to foster this energy or make some sort of action. Know that. There's not a lot of delays here. And as I've been saying, the energy getting easier and easier. There's a lot of victorious energy here as well. Moving to the back end, we have Judgment with the 5 of Pentacles in the upright. So try your best to see the silver lining of things and focus on positive things as opposed to rough situations and problems that may be popping up in this time. I feel like Spirit's saying, like, listen, there's a time and a place to address this. Focus on the positive in this time because you got so much good stuff coming towards you. So please take a screenshot of that. Let's see what's in the shadows for you. I really like what I'm feeling this week for Libra, for sure. So let's shuffle it up one time, see what we got for my good friends. And yeah, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see just yet. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing. So let's get your one. And if you've made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love for all my channel members. I really do. Okay, let's get this shadow card out. What's going on for the Libras? What's in the shadows? Thank you. Yeah, 6 of Wands. So that goes along perfectly. And just like I said, not every shadow card's a bad thing. Boom, we just got proved right in that sense because the 6 of Wands is extremely positive. So what does it represent? That victorious energy that I've been feeling within the spread itself, that you got something really good coming. You really do, even if you don't see it, because remember, this is a shadow card. So the 6 of Wands is notoriety, recognition, kudos for the good things you've done, but also coming out on top, which is really nice. Now, for a small portion of you, maybe you feel like you would appreciate a little more appreciation, right? Like, I mean, that could be it. If we're really digging into the meaning of this card, you might want a little more appreciation for the things that you do. But I feel it coming your way. That's the one thing I could absolutely say. When we go into the possible issues of the 6 of Wands, it does revolve around ego. So I will say this, if there's any individuals in your life at this point where they're egoic or very self-driven, Spirit might be saying, like, okay, you might want to keep an arm's length for the time being with anyone egoic when that card's here. So Libra, beautiful though. I say that's victorious and you don't even see it coming yet, but beautiful energy. That's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet though. I'm going to give you the details of the June subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my digital calendar is open on mastermetaphysics.com, so go ahead and check that out. And if you got your name in for the May subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after this weekend's readings. But for the June subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of one of my favorite decks, the Gilded Tarot Royale. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments if you could snap your fingers and visit anywhere in the world right now. Where would it be? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.